Hello guys, Matthew here from UChat. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the Voicemaker mini app. So this is the first episode we are going to introduce about the mini apps. So we will have, the videos like this about every mini apps that is currently available with UChat platform. So Voicemaker is actually can allow you to dynamically generate the human-like voice. Okay, so let me show you what we are going to cover in today's video. First, we will walk through, the Voicemaker. Okay, and the second is I'm going to show you how to use Voicemaker in the voice flow. Okay, and the third is how to use external audio in the voice channel. And the last I'm going to show you, because with the mini apps, you can use these mini apps across all the channels we support. So actually I'm going to show you how to use the dynamic and personalized voice in other channels. Here is in Facebook Messenger, okay? So we have a lot to cover, so let's start right now. So let me first change to the screen. So here is the Voicemaker's website. Okay, that official website is voicemaker.in. Okay, you can check that pricing here, and that pricing is very generous, I would say. Okay, so you can get started with $5 per month, and you have 500,000 characters conversions per month. Okay, and there are 70 plus AI voices and 30 languages available. Okay, so that is very good if you are going to use in the chatbot. Okay, so you can get started with that, and they will send you an API key after your purchase. So but you can also try that free plan. You just need to register it as a free user, and then you will have you can test that the voice engine they are having. For example, this is a trial free account. I already log in, and you can see that here you can have a lot of if you want to add the pause, emphasis, you want to adjust the speed, pitch, volume, and also there are particular is a date or time or address. The voice engine can actually read them differently. So, and for the agent, for the AI engine, they have standard TTS and also the natural TTS, which is very human-like voice. Okay, and here you can select the languages it support. I think it supports 30 plus languages. Okay, so you can just go through that and preview the languages they support. And for example, I use the natural TTS, and you can see they have different levels of the AI voice. Okay, the most recently is AI 4, and they have AI 3. So let's choose anyone, and then you can just tap anything. Okay, tap anything over here, and after that you can click this one, convert to speech.
UChat is an awesome chatbot platform. It can help automate your business without coding.
Yeah, you can see that is this John Mayo voice. Okay, so let me choose another one. This is not the AI voice, it's a child voice. Let's see. Okay, so I can choose another one. Choose Aria, female, to see. Okay.
UChat is an awesome chatbot platform. It can help automate your business without coding.
Okay, that's how you can select the different voices of here, right? And for these voices, for example, I can download, okay, and then if you upload at some public URLs, and you can use that URLs as right in the voice channel in UChat. Okay, I will show you that a little bit later. Okay, so this is how you can get the plan and also preview the Voicemaker support. And now let's go back to UChat. I will show you how to use the Voicemaker mini app in UChat. So if you go back to the the UChat, you go to the mini apps, and then if you haven't installed the Voicemaker mini app, you can click install, and then you will find the Voicemaker here, and you click install. Okay, when you install, it will ask for the API keys, which you will get if you get the paid plan from the official website. Okay, and then you can just put your API keys in the settings, and then you are all set. And then you can use this Voicemaker across all the channels we support. So now let me first go to the voice channel, and then I will show you how you can use that. For example, if you go to the flows, I have a demo flows that is okay. It's not at this workspace. Now let me switch to this workspace, and you were able to see. I should have a flows here. It's called voicemaker.in, right? So usually if you type any text, the UChat will read that with our default TTS engine, right? You can select the language, and but in this case, if you want to use the Voicemaker, once you installed, you were able to see the Voicemaker available at the interactions. Okay, you just select an action, and then you will see this Voicemaker action at the interaction. So you just go here. Here you can select the languages, the 30 languages they support, right? We will choose the English. And for the voice ID, here there is the link, and you can just go to that link, and then you can select, you scroll down, there will be the available voices on the API. Okay, so this is all the natural voice, the human-like voice. Okay, and then you can just select anyone, like here. So for example, I can select this one, and I go back to UChat and paste this voice ID. Usually this voice ID, this voice name is matching the name on that website. So you need to actually go through all the voices they have and select which one you think is a good fit for your business. Okay, so select your voice ID, and here is the dynamic text. And we support the custom variables, so you can actually add the user's name. For example, here I will add this name. How is your day? How do you like UChat so far? So basically, this is, you can use a number of the custom fields right here in the text. And then with this action, the Voicemaker will be able to convert this text into an audio file. Okay, and then you can use that audio file directly in the voice channel. For example, let me go through. Here is other parameters you can set about the speed, volume, pitch, and the effect. Okay, so now let's go back to this response mapping. I already select a few custom fields, and the most important one we are looking over here is the audio URL. So you want to save that converted audio file into this URL. So we will use this URL in the next step. Okay, so now let's save this, and now let me delete this one, and we connect the starting step directly over here. And you will just in the next step, you can use this URL in the send message. Also, you can use this URL in the question module. Okay, so now let's just test this first. Okay, so let me publish. And because in the main flow, I already redirect directly to the subflow. As you can see, I already redirect directly to the subflow. So let's just call this number. We should be able to hear that that message. So let me see. Let me go to my Google Voice and we call this number.
How was your day? How do you like your chat so far?
So that is the voice. Why it didn't read my name, I think is because this number doesn't have a username and in that user. So let me check. So the bot user, let me see. Okay, so this is the number I'm calling. It doesn't have a username yet. So let me just edit this one. Okay. So now if I call this number, it should read out my name. So let me call it again.
Matthew, how was your day? How do you like your chat so far?
So as you can see, it already read out my name. And also I don't know if you have seen our tutorials about the inbound webhook. So in the tools, there's inbound webhook. So with this webhook, any information that is coming from other system or the form submit, you can actually create the contact directly with this inbound webhook. Okay, you can create the name, phone number, and the email very easily. So that's the first. Let me see. That's the first part we are going to cover. Is right by now we already walked through the Voicemaker, and also show you how to use Voicemaker in the voice flow. Okay. And now let me show you how to use external audio in the voice channel. For example, we just download the audio file, right? So let me upload this audio file to one of my text. So this is the audio file. I can just upload to the public. And then let me copy the URL. So it's very important over here. Okay, you haven't seen my screen. I'm sorry about that. So I just upload the URL into one of the cloud disk, okay, which I support, which I have. So I just after I upload, I copy the URL so that you can use this URL in the voice channel. Okay, so let me go back to the flow and we go back over here. So how it works is let me delete this one and let me connect this one. So this URL is, you can use this external audio URL in the send message and also in the question module in the voice flow. Okay, so how to use that? You just remember three things. First, let's just type anything. Hello, Matthew, how is your day? Okay, so the URL, the external audio URL, can be used with the text itself. It's just three things you need to remember. First, you need to separate this external URL with a space between or after the text. For example, I already have the sentence here, right? And I need to put a space and then copy the external URL over here. And just This is the first point. Okay, the second point is make sure that your external URL is starting with HTTPS. So it has to be an encrypted URL. And the point 3 is you need to make sure that this URL is ending with .mp3. Okay, and also you can put the text after this URL. Just remember to put another space. So I will just type another text over here. This is the end of the test. Okay, so now let's publish this. And if I call this number, it will first play this text and then play this audio file and then play another text. So let's call this number and we will see.
Hello, Matthew. How was your day?
UChat is an awesome chatbot platform. It can help automate your business without coding.
This is the end of the test.
So that is how you can use external. That is how you can use external your audio file with the text. Okay, as the same, you can use the same file, same text. You can use in the questions. For example, even in the questions, you can. I think you can use a speech or you can use a DTMF. You can just type it over here. It will work the same way. Okay. So the 3 points here is first, put a space before or after if you have the text before or after. Okay. The second is the URL should start with HTTPS and end with .mp3. Okay. So if you put the URL like that, it will work. In this case, you can use the other very awesome, voice engines to convert the text into a human-like voice and build a very cool IVRs with that. Okay, so now that is the number 3. I just show you how to use external audios in the voice channel. Okay, now let's go to the last point, is how to use dynamic and personalized voice in other channels. So let's go back to my workspace. And in this case, we are going to use the messenger, okay? Because once you install the Voicemaker, you can actually use this action across all the channels we support. So that is one of the huge benefits of have the mini apps. So in this case, I'm going to use, for example, I'm going to generate a dynamic and personalized audio file to send to my subscriber. Okay, it will start with this. So first name, I just record a short audio for you. Click the button below to check it out. And after this button, when it's clicked, I just use an action. For example, I just use an action here. I just use an action here to convert the text into an audio file. Okay, I can dynamically and personalize greeting this user and talk about the product he's interested, or using any other custom fields that we have on this user. Okay, so I just type this very simple text. Only the first name is dynamically changed, and then the result will saved into a message custom fields. Okay, so now let's save this, and then we will use a send message, and we will use a rich media, and you can select the audio. Okay, and in this audio you do not need to upload your file because we already have this URL dynamically generated from the Voicemaker mini app. So you can just select the custom fields you are saving of that audio file. So here is this message custom fields. So let's just save that. Because I already done that, so I will just delete this one and then publish. Okay, So now let me preview this for you. So if you preview, it will come here is, so Matthew, I just record a short video audio for you. Click button below to check it out. You can click that, listen. And now the mini app action is working and is generating a URL for me. And it sends right back to the messenger. Once I click this play, it will dynamically and personalize the greeting with my name. Okay, so let's hear the result.
Matthew, how was your day? How do you like UChat so far? Feeling awesome.
Okay, so basically that's how you can use the dynamic and the personalized voice in other channels. Okay, that is the power of the mini apps and the power of the Voicemaker you can use. Okay, so that's the video for today, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.